Guys. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Two Honks podcast. My name is Joe Little. Sitting across from me this evening is Lamar Costin. Did I say that there was the only podcast on the internet? I did not.
Yeah,
I did not say that this was the perfect. This is the only podcast on the internet.
It's pretty important stuff there.
How are we doing this evening, Lamar?
I am very close to the microphone right now.
I think that your voice actually sounds much better when you're closer to the microphone.
We should probably always do that.
Isn't this the way that the professional podcasters do it?
Here's something that people can't see is I have a beard now, and it's getting stuck inside. And I don't like that as much. I'm doing pretty good. We just had a couple of Ritos.
Yes.
A street Rito.
We did a street Rito round.
We did a couple Rito round, and we did a chip round. And
the thing I really like about being so close to the microphone is that you can hear me breathing.
It's good that you're breathing, because breathing is necessary for the podcast. If you don't breathe, then we can't have a podcast.
If you're listening to this podcast and you're not breathing.
If you're not breathing.
We need you to breathe.
You will not be able to enjoy the sounds of the podcast.
Can you get any closer to the microphone?
I'm trying to get inside it.
I was really hoping that you could get just a little bit.
I'm going to climb inside.
Let's get a little bit closer to the mic, because I don't know.
I'm going to get in there.
I don't know if you're actually close enough to the microphone. I think you should probably be closer.
It's keeping my face from a little bit of a buffer there. Yes. Okay. That was terrifying.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
I'm frightened.
We're terrifying guys.
We just went on a hot street walk.
It's
cruised the strip.
It's hot out there.
Nobody's talking about the heat.
It's warm out there.
But
no one's talking about. Are we allowed to talk about this?
We cruised the strip.
Can we talk about this?
We did.
Are we allowed to talk?
We walked.
What are you talking about this?
We talked and we ate food.
Yes.
A lot of people are doing it on the street.
I didn't think they had any meat at the burrito place that we were at, and then you were eating fish, because you're a fish guy.
You didn't get a meat? Or did you?
I didn't have any meat.
You thought that the burrito place didn't have any meat
at
all.
I thought it was a vegan burrito place. I thought they didn't have any meat on their burritos.
Yeah.
And here I am sitting across from a guy who's eating fish.
Is fish meat?
Because Lamar's a big fish guy.
I'm a fish man.
He's a fish guy.
Is a fish a food? Is it a meat?
Is it?
Is it food?
Do you think fish have feelings?
Do they?
You know, it's something that a lot of people don't know about fish is that they were actually invented by Barack Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Barack Obama invented fish in a lab at a very odd age.
Yeah.
At the odd age of 9 years old, because 9 is an odd number.
It is very odd and disconcerting to me.
It's strange. It's very strange that he invented fish, because why is the former president of the United States inventing something like fish at the age of 9? It's almost like it was already planned out. What do you think?
I'm not. I don't want to comment on it.
You don't want to comment on it.
I don't feel like it.
Well, what are we here for then?
I want to talk about how I ate it. The fish.
You ate the fish.
I did.
You did.
I liked it. It was good.
It was good.
And I would do it again. I don't know if fish have feelings. I think they might. I think they do. I think they probably do.
I think that fish have feelings, because fish have families.
Yay. Fish have families of fish.
Fish have families, and families have feelings.
Families are fish.
Families of fish have feelings.
Fish have families that feel.
Feelings and families go together like eggs and pie.
Mm-hmm.
They go together like like ice cream and pregnancy.
Yeah.
They go together like a
big old elephant, you know,
and a little tiny dog.
and a little lollipop dumb head.
Yeah.
One of those dumb dogs.
A little dumb idiot dog.
One of those stupid dogs.
You're like they go together like a gorilla and a pet kitty.
Mm-hmm.
You know all those cute videos on the YouTube that everybody likes.
Soup's cute.
The gorilla that has the pet kitty.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they go together like that.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't like anything about that.
I wanted to share an experience that happened with me today.
Yes.
If that's okay.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's okay. Are we allowed? Okay, is it something that we're allowed to talk about, though?
I hope so.
Are we allowed to talk about this?
I'm concerned that there might be some. Let me just explain the scenario for you.
Yeah.
Because here's what I did today with my day.
Yeah.
I went to the beach. Okay. Because that's what I do now.
Yes.
That's who I am now.
It's warm.
That's who I am now.
It's warm outside, so we go to the beach.
That's what I am now.
Yes.
I go. Yes. I do that.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So I went to the beach, right? And here's the thing: you park. It's a hot lot. Yeah. The lot is hot. It's a hot lot.
Yeah,
to park
it's a
your
hot
car.
lot. It's a hot lot.
It's a
you
hot
were at
lot.
the Savi's Island Beach, right?
It's a hot lot to trot. And
there's a hot lot. It's a hot lot to trot. There's not a lot of shade there.
There's not a lot in the hot lot.
Yeah.
To keep your car safe from the heat.
Yeah.
So what do? This is what I do, and this is what I learned from my dad.
Yeah.
Okay. What you do is you crack the windows.
Okay.
Have you heard of this? You crack the windows. About a half inch so nobody can get their grubby mitts.
Does that keep it from getting hot?
You don't want to let people get their grubby mitts in your paw and inside your car, right?
Well, does the window cracking, does it actually work or does the heat actually...
It does work.
Is the heat getting in there still?
Here's the thing. It does get in, but it allows a bit of a cross breeze.
Okay, a bit of a cross breeze.
And that's going to vent some of the heat.
Well, what if we're in a situation where there's no breeze, Lamar? Where are we going?
Well, here's the thing. That
there's always a breeze. What if I don't have a breeze?
There's something about the science of heat.
Okay.
Where heat actually creates its own wind.
Really?
Because of the laws of global warming.
Oh, didn't Obama invent that?
Yes.
Yes.
And so
yes,
this is something I thought everybody knew, but here's something that I found surprising when I went back to my car, and it was like 4:00 when I left.
Okay.
It was hot as Hades at that point, right?
It was hot as Hades.
It was a very hot tamale at that point. And I was noticing that nobody else had their windows cracked.
Yeah.
So, anything that they have in there is getting, it's hundreds of degrees, probably 1,000 degrees in that car. I hope to God there's not a child or a dog.
Yes.
Or a chocolate bar in there.
Why would you put a chocolate bar in the car?
I hope there's not.
Why would you do that?
And as I drove, there's hundreds of cars at this point.
Yes.
As I drove, I saw 2 cars out of those hundreds that had their windows cracked.
Wow.
Are they missing that day in school? Are we not teaching our children properly now?
Are you walking through the parking lot and kind of taking inventory on who's got their windows cracked and who doesn't?
I was watching very closely and judging harshly.
Yeah.
And I was just astounded I had to bring it up.
Yeah. Did you maybe look at everybody that's on the beach and
I wanted to
maybe
go back.
try to match those people to their cars?
I wanted to go back and just start yelling.
And let them know?
Start screaming at them. It's not good for your upholstery.
Yeah.
Folks.
Well, and a lot of people, they don't know this. They don't know this about yelling.
Apparently nobody knows that about the car thing.
Nobody knows this about yelling or about their cars, but yelling was actually invented by Barack Obama.
Right. Yeah.
Barack Obama invented yelling.
I knew that.
At a very odd age, the age of 13. It was a very odd time for Barack Obama to invent yelling.
That is an odd time.
Well, and the ironic part and the funny part or whatever. I don't care.
Is it funny?
This is not a political podcast, okay? We are not political people. We don't care what side of the political fence you stand on. But it's just it's odd that a sitting president invented yelling, and then he outlawed yelling.
Then he outlawed it
in the year 2013.
Right.
Remember when Obama outlawed yelling?
He outlawed it out loud.
He yelled it.
He yelled
it when he did it.
He decreed it.
I didn't like anything about that.
With his voice, he did.
He did. He yelled it, and he said that this was going to be the last time that anybody yelled.
Right.
And then when the other guy got in there, he said it was okay. He said it was okay to yell. So what America?
So what's going on exactly?
Where am I living?
Yeah.
Is this America?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yay. Yeah, I don't know anymore.
I don't know.
I wanted to just briefly give everybody an update on my cat Sheila.
Yes,
because this is
and Sheila was another one of those. You purchased Sheila from Barack Obama.
Barack Obama had a garage sale
in 2002.
Yeah, it was 2002.
It was pre-presidency.
About November. Yeah, he was hanging out. I saw a sign, just driving by. I saw a garage sign for the sale in the garage. Went by, I got this air conditioning unit from that sale, 50 cents.
Yep.
Talked him down from $1.
Yeah.
And a real super nice guy.
Yeah, really nice.
Good deals.
Very charismatic.
Very good deals.
Very charismatic, that Barack Obama.
Good one-liners.
Good guy.
Good quips.
He was a good guy.
Good hair, good quips.
So good.
And picked up Sheila too at the same time. Threw him in for free.
Yeah, 50 cents. You get an air conditioner and a Sheila. That's why you got to talk to Barack Obama, because he invented Sheila.
Right.
He invented Sheila.
Sheila is almost 20 years old now.
Yes.
She's a cat. Okay. She's a cat animal.
Yes.
She's an old cat.
Yes.
She is a tortoise shell.
Yes.
She is a woman.
Yes.
Cat.
Yes.
She is a senior citizen.
Yes.
Yay. And she is a proud woman.
So proud.
Cat.
So proud.
And lately, I've been just monitoring her health because she's getting older.
Oh, fuck
and this week, actually, she has had some very intense, and I just have to explain this to the listeners, so they understand where I'm coming from emotionally. She's had some explosive diarrhea. We talked about diarrhea in past episodes.
Yes.
It's happening again with her.
One of our favorite subjects on this podcast.
I like to talk about it.
Yes.
But surprisingly, it just kind of came out of her.
Yeah.
And it's been happening for a few days now. We're talking about a large volume.
Large volumes
of fluid.
And she woke you up in the middle of the night.
This has been happening for 3 days, and it has woken me up.
Yep.
Because I live in a beautiful studio apartment. It's very small but very comfortable. And I am aware of these things as soon as they happen.
Yep.
Because I'm circulating the air that's in the apartment.
Yes, exactly.
And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing.
You got to circulate the air. If you live in an apartment and you're not circulating, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It's the same as with the cars, with the windows.
Exactly.
You have to circulate your air if you want to breathe properly.
You got to and I forgot to say this. I forgot to mention this earlier. The thing about waking up in the middle of the night, it's something that a lot of people don't know, but waking up in the middle of the night was actually invented by Barack Obama.
Yes.
At a very odd age.
Yes.
The age of 5.
Yes.
He was 5.
Yes.
And he woke up he invented waking up in the middle of the night.
Yes.
When he woke up in the middle of the night at 5.
Yes.
Before he had done that, nobody had ever done it. He invented it.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
But that's just a factoid. I don't know. We just had to put that one.
Full of.
Fuck yeah.
We are full of facts here, and we're full of something.
We're killing it. We're freaking killing it.
Do you remember, Joe? Do you remember when we started this podcast?
Yes.
Over a year ago.
Yes.
We had.
Yes.
We had a lot of ambition. We had guests.
We did. We had guests.
We talked about things.
Guests on the podcast.
We talked about real things.
Real things.
And it seems like a distant memory at this point.
Yeah.
Because what we're doing now is so much more important.
So much more important.
I'm so glad we found our stride, and what we're doing now is actually going to probably save humanity. I just want to say that.
That's what I think. That's what I think we're going to do.
That's what I think we're doing right now.
I think we're great for it. I think we're good for it.
I think we're good at this.
I think we're good guys.
I think we're a couple of good guys.
We're really a couple of just good guys.
We're a couple of real good bros.
And yeah, I mean, I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of reading. I'm a big reader. I'm a reading guy.
We like books.
And back in the day, I want to paint a picture.
Okay.
I'm going to paint a picture with my mouth.
Yeah.
With my words from my mouth.
Okay.
And that's another thing that Barack Obama invented, but that's neither here nor there.
Mouths.
It's actually there. It's not here.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to 2013. A lovely little app called Vine.
Okay.
Was an app
Vine
where everybody could be funny.
Do you remember when people were funny? Yeah.
They were funny.
They were so funny.
People were funny. And they were funny for no more than 6.5 seconds.
That's all you need.
Yes. And our good friend, Ryan Parker. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if are we allowed to talk about this? Can I talk about this?
People haven't cleared it, but we're going to try it.
You can't stop people from talking about it.
You could try, but
our good friend Ryan Parker was he was famous.
He was a big deal.
He was a big deal on there.
You would say a Vine celebrity?
He was a Vine celebrity.
You know what I mean?
He had views. He had followers.
People revined it.
He had funny jokes.
They revined it.
They followed and revined.
Follow and revine.
And he had one that came to my mind the other day, and it was a really funny one that made me laugh really hard. Where he goes up. It's like a father, and he goes up to his kid, and he says, "Hey, your mom and I talked about it, and the whole family's going to be gay now." And the kid goes, "I don't want to be gay." And he says, "Well, don't be homophobic, son. Your old man's gay." And it made me laugh so hard. Can we talk about this? Are we allowed to talk about this?
The thing is, I don't know about if the kids even know about Vine anymore.
I don't think they even know.
They don't know about the old days.
And here's the other thing. And I really just feel like it's going to tie into the rest of the subject matter of our podcast here, is that Ryan Parker was actually invented by Barack Obama.
Right.
At the age of he was born at the age of 7. So Ryan Parker, he was born at an odd age. He was born at 7.
He was born at 7, yeah.
And he was created by Barack Obama.
Yeah.
And he was put on this earth to be on Vine. Mm-hmm. And then they got rid of Vine.
Barack Obama canceled Vine.
And where does Ryan Parker go when you don't have Vine?
Yeah.
What happened to it?
You make a
Where
man.
did he go?
You build a man up, and then you just tear him down.
And then you tear down his whole house, and I just want to know where he is.
I want to talk to...
Where are you, Ryan Parker?
Barack about that personally, because I'm kind of curious how you can just do that to a person.
You still have his number from when you bought your cat and your air conditioner, right?
Oh, I have it. I've got his number.
Anybody that knows Barack knows that Barack doesn't change his number.
Anybody that bought a cat from Obama in 2002 has the number.
Yes.
Because he was selling cats like left and right.
Yes. Yes.
And
the
cats he sold, they will live forever.
Yes.
It appears.
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's take a quick break.
We're going to take a quick break.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Two Honks podcast. My name is Joe Little. Sitting across from me is Lamar Costin. Thank you so much for being patient with us.
We are back.
We just had a night. We had a long intermission. It was a long intermission.
It's been days.
I feel like our pace was a little bit frantic. I think we were a little bit frantic when we started this one.
You know, I think we just smoked too much meth.
Yeah.
Normally, we don't do quite that much
Normally,
at the beginning.
Yeah. We only do a little bit of meth.
It's been a while since we did we've been doing episodes like every other week lately, so we just got a little excited about doing the drugs.
Well, and yeah, we're back in this beautiful studio apartment.
Beautiful apartment.
I think we gave you all the details of the apartment the last time that we were in here. Mm-hmm. But Lamar actually had a story for us today. He had a story for us about a baby food. A baby food story.
A bit of a baby.
A bit of a baby. Did you have a baby?
Bit of a baby food.
Oh, bit of a baby.
I had a bit of a baby earlier.
Bit of a baby.
A little bit of a baby. Yes. Here's the story. And basically, I was talking about Sheila and her...
I didn't like anything about that.
Explosive fountain ass diarrhea.
Yes.
That she's been having all around the apartment.
Yes.
And here's a little pro tip for anybody who's dealing with something like this. It probably works for people too.
Yeah.
Get a little pumpkin in your diet if you're having a little loose stool.
Well, we were also talking about this earlier. Everyone's dehydrated.
Everybody needs to drink water.
Is drink water.
Yeah.
That'll help you poop too.
Water's good for poop.
Yeah.
But fiber is important as well.
Yep.
So, especially if you're an elderly cat, you need to have enough fiber.
Never mind the YouTube nutrition advice. That's my mama taught me that one.
My mama told me that.
About the fiber.
So, here's what you do. You get some pumpkin. What I have done traditionally in this situation is gotten canned pumpkin.
Okay.
Imagine you're going to make a pumpkin pie for your mama or your grandma.
Yeah.
You go to the grocery store, get a canned pumpkin. Pumpkin in a can.
Yeah.
Canned pumpkin in a can.
A pumpkin
in a can.
Peter Piper picked a pickled pan of pumpkin.
Go down to the store, get a puff can.
Get a puffy pimped can of Peter Piper pumpkins.
But if you can't find, here's the deal. I couldn't find can of pumpkin because apparently there's a huge shortage now.
It's not there.
Pumpkins have been canceled this year.
It's not there.
So what I did was
it's not there.
I'm a smart guy.
They're not doing it.
I'm a smart person.
They're not giving it to you.
I'm a smart person.
They're not going to give it to you, Lamar.
I'm smart. So what I did was I went to the baby food section because I know babies love pumpkin.
They love it.
Babies, for some reason,
babies
will punch you in the face if you don't give them enough pumpkin.
Yep.
So what did I do?
True.
I went down to the baby food section, fought some children to get there. Mm-hmm. And they have all these little baby jars.
Yeah.
Because babies get glass bottles for some reason.
Why are we giving, what are we doing?
Adults get cans.
Kids
babies
are out in the
glass.
streets cutting each other with glass.
Kids are playing with glass bottles now.
And they're not sitting at the dinner table.
All hopped up on pumpkins and just slicing each other open.
Why can't we sit at the freaking dinner table? I want to sit at the freaking dinner table.
So I get the pumpkin.
Did you put it at the fucking dinner table?
I did put the cat at the table.
Okay.
And I fed her the pumpkin. You got to mix it in because cats don't like pumpkins. Mm-hmm. Cats aren't babies.
Yep.
Cats aren't stupid babies.
Yeah.
So.
Oh fuck yeah!
So I put the pumpkin in there, and I think her system is clearing out a little bit. I feel like it's working.
Yeah.
But here now I have an empty jar. A beautiful glass jar. Baby jar. It has a little seal. The seal on the top even has a little rubber grommet in it, like a nice jar.
Oh, a grommet?
It's a grommet.
It's got a grommet.
It's got a grommet.
It's got a grometer in it.
It has a grommet on it. So I rinse it out, and I immediately had a flashback to when I used to work with dogs.
Yes.
And sometimes the dogs, for some stupid reason, would
get the baby food for the freaking dogs.
Dogs eat baby food.
How much disposable income do these people have? Let me ask you. You're gonna give your dog pumpkin baby food?
Because it's my baby. My baby. Because it's my baby. You gotta feed my dog your baby food.
Sorry you couldn't have an actual baby.
Your dog's an adult and you're an idiot.
And you're a moron.
You're dumb. So I had a flashback to when I got these jars in the past.
Uh-huh.
And what did I do in the past with these jars? Mm-hmm. You rinse them out.
Yep.
And you can put your weed in there.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And they make perfect jars
They're
for weed.
perfect
They
for it.
seal perfectly. You could fit an eighth in there.
Super
easy.
perfect. And I was telling you about this earlier that, you know, I used to buy weed from a guy back in Reno, Nevada before cannabis was legal.
Right.
And he would sell it in the little, he would give us the baby jars with the grommets.
You like that?
With the grommeter.
Did you like it?
I loved it because you know what? The weed market
Yeah.
in the year of 2009.
That's a tough market.
It was a competitive market. You can't just go selling weed in a plastic bag anymore. You gotta.
It's not the 70s anymore.
Yeah, you gotta get people in the door, and if you gotta do it with a grommet thing,
you give them a Gerber's grommet bottle.
Grommet.
Give them the bottle.
Then
give them the baby bottle.
Give them the baby bottle because you're not gonna get your customers otherwise.
You feel like you're a classy weed enthusiast when you're eating it out of a baby jar.
Exactly.
I like to eat my weed out of a glass jar.
It keeps the moisture in.
It keeps it's spoonable.
It makes the danky dank a little bit danker.
It's a stanky dank.
It's a stanky dank. It's that perp skirp.
It's the skirp. So that was my story about the jar. But then I started thinking about, when I first was obsessed with weed, and I would be looking for these jars everywhere.
Yes.
I had a huge collection of glass jars.
Yes.
And I had like 1/8 of weed.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
I've got 1/8 of weed and I have thousands of jars.
Yes.
Imagine that.
Yes.
And I'm living in North Carolina where you cannot find enough weed for these jars.
Get enough of it.
It would cost $1 million to fill 50 baby jars.
Wouldn't happen.
You couldn't even.
And they were on that. You were on that Mexicali gangstank.
It was
up in North Carolina.
It was not pleasant.
That's what they had the Mexicali gangstank.
It was not pleasant. But I will say this: I was quite literally transformed by the cannabis plant.
Yes.
And I wanted to. What I felt like doing was, I felt like I needed to relive my entire life because I had to do everything I normally did in my life. But I had to do it high.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
Every single thing.
Yes.
From taking a shower.
Yes.
High. Kissing somebody.
Yes.
High.
Yes.
Watching a movie.
Yes.
Going back, watching cartoons that I saw as a child. And now I'm stoned out of my gourd. I've got to go on hikes.
Yes.
I went running.
Yes.
Okay. I wrote in my journal.
Yes.
I started reading books.
Yes.
Yeah. I would go out and look at the stars. Okay.
Yes.
I'm doing all these things high.
Yes.
The other thing is, I'm going out and hanging out with my family.
Yes.
It's different now.
Yes.
It's fun. I'm having fun now. It's not terrible.
Yes.
I have to do everything that I have done in my life.
Yes.
I'm living again.
Yes, exactly.
I'm alive again.
Yes. Well, and on a more serious note, a lot of people don't realize this, but cannabis was actually invented by Barack Obama.
Right. Yeah.
I'm going to pause this really quick here.
Okay.
Okay, and sorry, for those listening that maybe were confused by that pause, my wife called me.
Right.
And that's important.
That's important stuff.
And Barack Obama also invented my wife, Sarah Warman. Sarah, I love you, honey. Thank you, Barack. Anyway, so
busy man.
Barack Obama, he invented cannabis at a very odd age.
Right.
It was the age of 21, actually. Right. And 21 is an odd number, so it's also an odd age.
It was an odd year as well, I think.
And the other thing he did with cannabis is he made it illegal.
Yeah.
Right after he invented it.
Yeah, it's kind of an odd way to do it as well.
And then when he became president, he made it legal mostly.
Kind of.
Again.
Yeah. He sort of did.
So what's going on here?
So he totally invented it.
What's happening?
He definitely invented it.
Yes.
He definitely made it illegal.
Yes.
Definitely made it illegal.
Yes.
And then he sort of made it, sort of though.
Yes.
Made it legal.
Why?
Kind of.
Why?
What is the logic there? Should we get him on the horn here?
What are you doing?
What do you think?
What is Barack Obama doing?
What's your thought process when you do that? When you invent people and then you discard them? You know,
discard their platform.
Like Ryan Parker, you take somebody, you give them life.
You make a man a million.
You make a man a man, and then you make him a million.
You make a man a million men, and then that million men take the million men's platform, and then a million men is no men at all.
You take the million men, you march them off.
At all.
You march them off the platform.
You get him off there, and where is he? Where's he going? What's he doing?
You don't just do that to people.
You can't just do that anymore.
You can't do it.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know. I don't know.
It just hurts.
It does.
It just hurts.
And I had such a good time with weed too.
So where does that leave us?
And now it's illegal again.
Where does that leave us, though? Where do we go from here?
I don't know if anybody could answer that. I mean, Barack Obama probably could answer it.
I mean, do you think Barack Obama could invent something else? I heard that he invented the flying car, and then he made that illegal in 77, a very odd year.
Yeah.
That was an odd year, 77.
Well, the other thing is he invented the economy. At least that's what I've heard.
Yes, he did.
So when you're doing that when you're playing that kind of game, when you think you're that important of a person to play with people's money. Yeah. This is playing with my money.
He's playing with your money.
That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big thing. A lot of, they're just not thinking. Why isn't anybody thinking anymore?
Right. It's
because we can't talk about anything.
Mm-hmm. We're not allowed to.
And no one's thinking about anything.
Right.
So if you're not thinking and you're not talking and you're not smoking cannabis because it's illegal,
right?
And you're not watching Ryan Parker's videos on Vine,
you can't do it anymore.
And you're not in a flying car, and you're not doing anything at odd ages anymore. What are we doing? Like I'm 33 years old. I'm in an odd age.
That is odd.
And I can't do anything.
You can't.
Because Obama's holding me down.
I think you can, for anybody who's listening, even though you can't get Vine anymore because Obama made that illegal.
Yeah.
You can still find Ryan Parker's Vines on YouTube.
On YouTube.
If you look them up.
You can get them on YouTube.
They're still on there, and that might not last forever because Obama's probably going to make that illegal too because that's what he does.
Well, he's been shutting some things down over there, I hear, lately.
He invented Facebook. He can destroy it as well if he wants to.
He builds you up to tear you down. That's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Obama does.
Yeah. And he's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
He is a good guy.
He's a good guy.
You know?
Sold Lamar an AC conditioner for 50 cents.
He sold me an eighth of weed for $20. Gave him a cat. Yeah.
Gave him a cat.
He threw the cat in for free.
You deserved it. You deserved it so much, Lamar.
I needed that
so much.
I needed it.
You did so much good.
I needed it.
You did something good.
I did it.
Yay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yay!